Hello everyone, it's Nadie, and today we'll be testing with the Patrick Tom Major Sculpt Contour Kits. My god, it's so bright. Okay, there we go. As you beautiful people know, this is about the products, not the people behind them. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy, okay? Thank you. Oh, my little vodka-soaked gummy bears, how you doing today? I hope wherever you're at in the world, you are having a simply divine day so far. I myself am doing wonderful. It is a very productive day today, and I'm kind of excited because I'm gonna get to do a wear time test. What I'm not excited about, though, was this shade range. There are literally 3 shades. Like, what the actual fuck, man? I ended up getting She's Statuesque, which is the lightest, She's Sculpted, which is medium, and then there was a deeper shade, but I knew that one totally would not match me, so I didn't bother. But really, 3 fucking shades. Like, can we not do better now? I don't know if it was like a pricing thing for the brand or what, but I can tell you right the fuck now, like, these kinds of things are not that expensive to produce. It does have a really nice weight to it, but that's literally just the component that you can put anything into. So I don't really get why they didn't expand on the 3 shades. Like, there's so many people in between and outside of those shades. I mean, even 6 shades would have been perfection. I don't get it. For the people that this would work on, I will totally let you know if it's worth the money because you never know, maybe they will expand the shade range later. Anyways, let's go to C4 Ha and see what the fuck is up with these. All right, it looks like these retail for $38 a piece. Holy ball smacks. Did I pay that? Woo, daddy. But these also have 5 out of 5 stars, which is really good. So maybe these are worth it. Also, I totally just spit and it like landed all the way over onto my computer. I am gross. They say this is a modern way to sculpt the face. This cream and powder contouring duo effortlessly shapes for a beautiful dimensional look. Ooh. The 1-star reviews say, do not buy this. They're terrible shades. It's seriously yellow. Oh my. The shade range doesn't go deep enough for dark people's skin tones. I thought we had better expectations since we're in 2021. Amen, sister. The 5-star reviews say this is bigger and heavier than the compact blush duo, but I love it. The contour shade is perfect contour for my medium tan skin. I guess one shade is like a bronzer and one shade is an actual contour, which I do like that. It's not too warm, it's not too cool. Finally, a product that works for my winter skin. Ooh, apparently this is a Tom Ford dupe. It sounds like both high and low reviews are all complaining that this is a shitty ass shade range, which I totally agree. Like, I really hope they do better because 3 shades, that is unacceptable. And before I smear this expensive goodness all over my face, let's go ahead and take a peeky poo at it and maybe do a few swatches. Beautiful packaging. However, I know a lot of people are going to hate this because already it is covered in my fingerprints. And this is not something that I'd want to pull out in front of my clients, like some dirty ass fingerprint covered packaging. But if you kind of wipe the fingerprints off, this really is very beautiful. Like, this definitely belongs on a shelf for display. Well, let's open her up. Ooh, very pretty. It comes with a very large and in-charge mirror. This thing is very sturdy. It like doesn't go anywhere. Oh, and the cream shade actually has a little piece that goes up and down so that it's permanently covered. I like that so she doesn't get dried out. I want my contour to be a juicy, thirsty bitch. And this is the lightest shade that we get. I feel as though we could definitely go a lot lighter. I even have friends in my life who this would not work for. So that's a little bit disappointing. I'm not sure if they're doing like a soft launch or something and just testing the waters. But here is the medium tone. Very, very nice. I'm not sure, maybe this one would work for me, but next to me, it honestly does look very, very orangish yellow. I don't know if you can see that. It totally might be different translating on camera, but they both kind of seem like bronzers for me. I don't know, maybe I'll end up using just the lightest shade. All right, let's get zoomed in a little bit closer, lower my chair, and we are perfection. Let's just do a little live swatchy of this. We'll start with, I think this is the lighter one. I don't know. Oh, but that one just looks super gray next to me. Damn, am I gonna have to mix these? It's like a fucking $80 contour, damn it. Okay, it feels very, very nice. Super pigmented. It honestly feels like the Anastasia cream contour. Oh, and then this has such a beautiful logo in it. I'm just gonna go right next to it. Ooh, that feels really nice too. Then we have the deeper shade. Oh, very, very nice. Oh, there. Feels super fucking buttery. Damn. We'll put the cream right there. Excellent. We'll put the powder right next to it. Then the cream. Then the powder again. Well, they just feel like normal cream and powder contours. I can't really tell you if there's anything special about them yet. But before I put on foundation and concealer, I do want to test these out just to see how they look on plain skin. Lately, I've been really, really into like no makeup. I won't even put on foundation. I might put a little bit of concealer and bronzer on, but I do kind of want to contour. So on this side, I'm going to start with the lightest shade, and here we go. Oh my goodness, I love this mirror so much. It's very handy. Also, I don't think this is doing anything. It's literally almost the same shade as my skin once it's applied. So let's go in with a third little dip. And usually I like to take contour and go in with a C shape. I mean, Okay, I guess I'm a little bit more chiseled, but it looks more like I got sun on just this half of my face. Oh shit, and I just got a haircut. There's a whole bunch of like shaved hair in there now. Oops. Let's try the deeper contour over here. Maybe we'll have better luck with it. Oh, that one's way deeper. I went in with too much. I thought that I had to go in really kind of heavily because the other side didn't show up. Well, that one is a little bit darker. It doesn't necessarily look natural on me though, but then this one doesn't really add anything to my face, so I don't know if I like either of these. Normally I use the Laura Mercier bronzer, and that does a great job to very gently sculpt my face. And I really do think that that powder looks way better on my bare skin than this does. However, I could see this working pretty well in conjunction with the foundation, but for me, with my skin, I just don't love it on its own. I think when I do use this over my foundation, one, I'm gonna use a different brush, not that there was anything wrong with that other one, but I feel like I need to kind of experiment here. And I think I'm also gonna use the medium shade. That light one really doesn't do anything for me. So give me just a half a second to go wipe this off of my face and we can dive into a look. For primer, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Pro Filter Primer. I have not used this for a hot ass minute. Not tried it with my new Ride or Die products, and I kind of want to see how it reacts. Yes. This was actually just in BoxyCharm too, so if anybody wants to try it, they're probably gonna pop up all over like Poshmark and eBay for really inexpensive. I think I remember liking it, but I only had like a little sample of it and I just never repurchased. And for foundation, I'm gonna go in with my usual and current obsession, the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 122. Oh, it is so weird to see how much my skin changes. Like 3 days ago, this shit matched me perfectly. And now today it's a little bit orangey on me, but I still love this stuff so much. This is quite possibly my favorite drugstore foundation, like, ever. And it actually looks very, very beautiful with that primer. So, ooh, new favorite combo. And then for squee, I'm gonna go in with my Marc Jacobs Extra Shot. Oh my goodness, this stuff is so pretty. And I am doing a little bit of like an extra highlight today to really accentuate that contour. I'm gonna be doing a smoky glam look today, so I want things to be extra fucking defined. And who knows, if this contour stuff's actually good, you may catch me using it on my abs and my ass this summer. All right, so now that my base face is on, I actually kind of want to use the lighter one. Why don't we lightly start with this lighter shade, and if it looks bad, I'll just go over it with a medium. I hope that really doesn't fuck shit up. I don't know, we'll see. But let's just stipple this in right here. I can tell you right now, this isn't gonna do anything. Let's go in with a deeper one. Try her again, here we go. Stipple that lightly right there. See, but right now, this totally does look very, very orange and yellow on my skin. I'll take this up here. I like to go and make my face look extra skeletal. Stipple it along the hairline. I mean, it does look nice. It definitely is slightly lifting up my foundation. And this is a fluffy brush, but it's really not lifting that bad. I actually like the way that this looks. The biggest issue I have is that it really just kind of like melted away my concealer along there. And so in person, I can kind of see the flaws that I had tried to cover up, but on camera, I don't think it's that bad. You'll have to tell me, is there like a big difference between the side that doesn't have anything and the side that does? I actually kind of like the side that doesn't have anything a little bit better. Not that I have like good bone structure or anything. Maybe it's just the way that I applied it. I don't know. I definitely don't dislike it though. Let's go ahead and apply it to the other side. Truly though, is it any better than like the drugstore contours that I use? Not really. We'll see how it wears throughout the day. Maybe that'll be the defining factor. Let's just do a little bit down the sides of the nose. I'm not one of those people that goes in and like draws lines on their nose and then blends them out. I just take the brush and go like that. And just hope that I don't end up looking like I have a broken nose. But yeah, this looks very, very pretty. Super natural. Oh shit, we gotta do the jawline too. I forgot about that. I think the formula is really, really pretty. I feel like this would go a very, very long ways. Like you get a lot of product in here, but I don't know that it's necessarily worth almost $40 when I know of a lot of other products that do truthfully work just as good. But if this is within your price range and the colors would actually match you, like so far, I think you would like it. But you definitely could get a drugstore dupe, that's for sure. And now my under eyes and the rest of my face is creasing really badly, so let me go ahead and apply a very light dusting of powder, and then we can bronze this bitch up. Oh my god, that instantly feels better. And the contour made it through that powdering. It looks very, very subtle, very natural. So to bronze this bitch up, I'm gonna take my Lele Pash Cosmetics brush. Let's go ahead and stipple that right onto there. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that's a little bit more on like the reddish side for me. Or at least it's bringing out the red to my skin tone. I don't know that I love that as a bronzer. And I am a bronzer whore. I love bronzer so much, but this really isn't doing much for me. Like it's not bad, but if the contour works for me, I feel like the bronzer should as well, which kind of reiterates the fact that they should have expanded their shade range because this isn't gonna work for a lot of people. But yeah, does it look bad? No, not at all. In fact, the more that I look at it, I kind of like it a little bit more. more, but I do have other products that I would rather use instead of this. Let's go ahead and apply the same thing to the other side. Just stipple that in. See, but now I do kind of like it. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do we think this is at all worth the price? I mean, I'm not sold yet, and I'm not a professional makeup artist, but if I was gonna do somebody's makeup, I really don't know that I would bring this along with me. At least not when I have a whole palette of contours that would match a lot of people, and then the same for bronzers. But with that being said, the more that I look at it, the more that I like it. Is there anything wrong with the quality? No. It is not bad quality at all. Both the cream and the powder are honestly banging. I just don't know that I love the colors. So this is what we look like. What do we think? Do we like it? Yes? No? Maybe? I'm gonna go ahead and go finish up the rest of my face, do a little eye look, do a wear time test. I will see you in just a second. It's almost the end of the day. The light is very quickly fading, but I wanted to show you how this looked in my window in real light. So I didn't even go that heavy with my blush, but it does look like there's a lot on there. I think that's the bronzer, but I kind of feel like the contour and bronzer might be fading a little bit. It's only been like 4 or 5, maybe 6 hours, like not a whole lot of time. And I haven't sweat or done anything. I've literally been sitting in my office working on shit. So I don't know where the hell it's going, but I don't really think it's staying on my skin. I can't tell. I don't think my face looks bad or anything. We might still be slightly contoured, but I'm really not sold on the price tag. Also, that totally does not look blended, but I promise you it is, or at least it was. I don't know. I just feel like for the price, we could get better, but if it is fading, it's fading very gracefully, but my face really doesn't look that bad. I think the color is just a little bit off because I do look kind of sunburned, don't I? And I put on very minimal blush, so I don't think it's that. I don't know. I did go in very, very lightly with that contour, and still it did pick up both my concealer and my foundation. Like I tried to cover up the little face demons, but suddenly they're exposed again. But see, like there, I can kind of see the contour, but it's just not like super duper strong. Certainly not $38 strong. I'm gonna give it a few more hours, and I'll see you back in the studio in just a second at the end of the day. All right, it is the end of the day. Here's how we're looking. What do we think? From certain angles, I do really like the way that this looks. However, I can't tell if it's like my natural face angles and not the product. I'm really confused by this stuff. It has been a few hours, and like I can kind of see a little bit of definition, but I feel like a lot of this has faded, but also I might be a little bit crazy and it could look the exact same. I can't really tell, which might be a little bit of an issue if I can't even tell that my face is contoured. When I look at their campaign images of the before and afters, my face definitely doesn't look quite as good as theirs. I kind of feel like I personally get better results from my really inexpensive drugstore contour. The powder contours just work better for me. This one did kind of lift up my concealer and foundation a little bit, but totally not as bad as other cream contours have in the past. So if you're into cream contour and they have one that could match you, I do suggest trying it, but do I love this? No. It's not like I hate it, but I don't think it's worth almost $40. It goes on very smooth. I love the fact that it comes with a bronzer, but unfortunately, I don't think the bronzer was quite my shade. I do think the contour was an okay match, but it didn't give me any better results than something a quarter of the price would. Maybe for others it would, which is why I do say definitely try it if you're curious. I'm probably gonna play around with this a little bit more and like draw on the contour and try to buff that out, but applying it the way that I apply every other contour, cream contours instead, it just didn't add enough oomph to make me moister than an oyster and want to tell everyone about it. I think it's just an okay product, not bad, not good. See, but then at some angles with really good lighting, it does look good, but also like I don't really see any of it there. I think it's just the lighting. Anyways, y'all have to let me know down in the comments below what you're seeing. Do you think it looks good? Does it look worth the price? This is gonna be one of those where you're gonna have to decide. Sorry about that. Anyways, there you go, my loves. Thank you so much for being here. I truly love having you. And if you'd like to support me and my channel a little bit more, please feel free to join us over on Patreon. It's patreon.com/poplets. There you get videos a day early, you get Patreon only content, plus best part, it is cheap, fun, and fancy, just like me. And like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepoplets.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialnady, and you can follow me online at thepoplets.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye!